Costco, my favorite warehouse superstore. It's like I always say, if you can't afford a nice dinner for your girl, then take her to McDonald's. The dollar menu is right there. And if you can't afford that, then steal someone's Costco card and take her to the buffet. I'm talking about the Costco Sample Buffet, an assortment of high quality food for free. That's what you get at Costco. And not only do I love it, and not only is it one of my favorite stores, but it's also an amazing business. And that's what we're gonna talk about in this video. And this video is actually just part one in a series I'm gonna do explaining why Amazon is not gonna take out Costco. You can't take them out, they're too strong. And besides, where are my Amazon samples? Nowhere to be found. Can't take a girl on a date to Amazon either. But anyways, let's just dive into it. So fortunately, someone already put together a great presentation of Costco for me. Tim Ferriss actually shared this from Mine Safety Disclosures. So it says, for 40 years, Costco has succeeded with a simple formula: reinvest merchandising profits into lower prices and better products. Be a disciplined operator and treat customers and employees well. Oh, I know they treat me well. But with greater share of shopping moving online, it's fair to wonder if the company's best days are behind it. The deck below will explore this in detail. And look at this, all put together, all nice for me. I love it. The resilience of Costco. Introduction. So Costco is the second largest retailer in the world at 129 billion in annual sales, which is larger than Amazon's 112 billion. But then you look at Walmart at 486 billion. Jeez, what a gap. Walmart is a beast. And it's funny, they have the Walmart stores, and then they also have Sam's Club, which is their version of Costco. So those combined doing pretty well. But anyway, the outlook for retail in general is pretty grim. And you've seen all the headlines of retail going down the drain. All these stores closing, just like these ones: Kmart, Circuit City, Radio Shack. GameStop was a sad one. I always loved GameStop. But it's tough out here to make it in the retail game. The malls are empty, and customers just prefer shopping online. Look at e-commerce's share of total retail. It just keeps rising from what, about 7% in 2015 to almost 15% by 2020. And then there's this guy. What is this? Pavement flattener? Oh, wait a second. I know that guy. That's Bezos. A steamroller. I get it. Steamrolling the competition. Jeff Bezos. Amazon. Yes. Got the joke. Good job, AK. So retail is dead, right? Not exactly, because Costco is thriving. Their sales and profits continue to climb. Customers line up outside their doors. Now, I don't know if you've been to a Costco on a weekend, but it is a madhouse. There's no parking. There's moms running you over with shopping carts. And the whole time you're just a little bit irritated because you're constantly hungry by seeing all the samples. But all in all, it's completely worth the trip. But anyway, instead of closing stores, Costco is opening new ones every single year since 2000. So what is it about Costco that's helped them buck industry trends? Well, Costco has a brilliant business model. So Costco is technically a retailer, right? But they actually don't make much money on their product sales. After marking up products by no more than 15%, and that money actually goes towards paying for employees and warehouse costs, Costco comes out about break even. So they're not making any money on the products they sell. So while that virtually guarantees the lowest prices possible for their customers, it also guarantees that Costco won't make any money because there's no profit margin. But there's a catch, which if you're a Costco member, then you're very familiar with this catch. To access Costco's low prices, customers have to pay $60 a year to be a member. So what are we seeing here? More than a retailer, Costco might actually be more of a services company because everyone's paying to be a member. It's a unique and brilliant business model. Customers win because through the savings that they get each year by shopping at Costco, they're saving way more than that 60 bucks, which is the cost of the membership. And then Costco wins with this model too because the incremental cost to provide a membership is zero. So all the membership fees are pretty much purely profit. And think about how many Costco members there are. They have 50 million members. 27% of all US households are cardholders. Anyone who has kids probably has a Costco membership because how else are you gonna feed them? You need just huge buckets and boxes of food to lay out in the trough. So when you ring the bell, the kids can come eat and get their fill. You're only gonna get that volume at Costco. So in 2017, membership fees generated 2.9 billion in revenue alone. And most of that was just pure profit. You see the membership revenue here and the total profit here. That's a high margin. And the beauty of the membership model is that it frees Costco from needing to make money directly off the goods it sells. So if they're not playing that retail game, then they're going to be able to undercut competitors on price. And those low prices attract more members. So pretty soon you start building a reflexive loop. Low prices equals more memberships. More memberships means more sales, right? And then more sales gives Costco greater pricing leverage with their suppliers. That means they could get the same products for even cheaper. But then instead of keeping that margin when they're getting the products for cheaper, they use that margin to decrease prices yet again and invest in higher quality products. which increases the value of their membership. See, and you get the loop again, lower prices and better products for the customers. So Costco's whole business model is summed up in this quote. Costco's on a relentless path to generate value for its members. When we price goods, the old adage is for every dollar we save, we give 90 cents to the customer. So Costco's whole business model just forgets about short-term profits on merchandise and instead focuses on the long-term profits of memberships. Now this sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Someone else has a business model kind of like this. That's right, it's Amazon, because they do the exact same thing. They barely make any money on the products they sell. They just keep lowering the price and undercutting everyone else. And by doing that, they expand their market share. And instead of making money on what you would think is their main business, which is retail, they make money on other things. Now the AWS cloud services are their different category, but you know, recently they released those numbers on their Prime memberships and how much money they were making on those, which again is very similar to Costco's model. They're making money on the memberships, not the actual retail side. So both companies are more of a service company than a retail company. So that begs the question, and it begs it hard. Why wouldn't Amazon just take over Costco? They're doing almost the same thing, right? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna talk about in this series. So in the next video, we're gonna go into details about how Costco operates and why they're so good at what they do. And if you wanna see that video, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell so you get an email notification of when that video comes out. I'm gonna really milk this, make it a 3 to 4 part series, but it's gonna be good. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for that next video, smash like on this video and comment down below. Tell me what you think is gonna happen. Is Amazon gonna win? Are they gonna take over Costco? Can Costco survive in an environment where everything is moving online? What is the best sample you've ever had at Costco? My personal favorite were these little Mediterranean sandwiches. They had a little bit of lamb in them and then they gave you hummus to dip in. Oh, that was a good day. I spent a long time at Costco that day and it was well worth it. But anyway, subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Stay fallible out there. Bye.